Hey guys, what's up? I just want to make a video and talk to you guys today about all these rumors about consoles coming out. Microsoft's making this and that. Sony's making this and that. Nintendo's making this. I think it's all true. There's a lot of credibility to it, but I just want to kind of share my thoughts and opinions based on some, I guess, evidence as to what I think is really going on and kind of like a logical way to kind of look at the whole thing, I think. But I'm going to share my thoughts with you guys. You guys can let me know what you think. We'll bounce thoughts off each other and see if we can kind of figure out what's going on here. Because there's a lot of weird rumors going around. A lot of information about this much power, that much power, slim models, not slim models. And, you know, releasing 2017, releasing holiday this year. Like, we really don't know what's going on, but we know something is going on. So this is going to stem back to last year. I posted a video on May 19th. I just looked it up. I did not remember that date. May 19th of last year, so about a little over a year ago, because I had leaks that Microsoft was developing new Xbox hardware, new consoles, and in my leak, I stated that there were going to be 3 different consoles, 3 different models, and I'll play a clip for you right now to refresh your memory in case you don't remember, but here's basically, you know, what I said in my video.
The first model is kind of like an entry-level console, basically like the Xbox One. The second model is slightly more advanced. We'll be able to like play 1080p 60 frames per second on pretty much every game without problems. And then the highest model will be able to reach that 4K quality. The games will be compatible across all versions of this new device. So let's say if you get a game for the cheapest model and then you decide to upgrade your console, all of your games will still work. They'll just be at a higher resolution and performance and all that stuff.
So yeah, basically there's going to be 3 different models. You're going to have the standard Xbox One model and then 2 other models after that. Now, if you pay attention to the rumors that are going around lately, this is kind of putting a lot of credibility to the leak I made last year in a lot of ways. Because this new Xbox Slim model that's rumored to be coming out this holiday season, this is going to be the model that is capable of 1080p 60 frames per second games. This model is basically being released as a 4K streaming device, much like the PlayStation Neo. Both of these models are going to go hand in hand. They're going to be competitive against each other, much like the PS4 and Xbox One currently are right now. So the PlayStation 4 Neo and the Xbox One Slim are going to be the next 2 models. Both of these models are going to receive slight power boosts compared to what they are now. Be able to do 1080p 60 frames per second is basically a standard, and these devices will be able to stream content in 4K. Not play video games in 4K, but stream content off Netflix, play 4K Blu-rays, and things like that. There'll probably be slim models. I don't know if the PS4 will be a slim model. It might or might not be, I'm not sure. But those basically are, they seem to be on the horizon, and we might hear about those at E3 with a launch date closer to October, November-ish holiday season. My bet, if they're coming out in the holiday, we won't hear about it probably until Gamescom or Tokyo Game Show, because it would hurt their sales if they announced a console now and then didn't release it for several months. Then nobody would buy a PS4 and Xbox One until then, right? So it would hurt their sales. They don't want to do that. Business-wise, it's not a smart move. But looking forward into the future, we've seen rumors for what's being called the Xbox Scorpio or Scorpion or whatever it's called, Scorpio I think. And it's rumored to be like a super powerful machine. I'm hearing 6 teraflops of power, 8 teraflops, up to 10 teraflops of power. I mean, that's a lot of numbers and they're kind of all over the place, but I think there's a reason for that. And I'll explain that in a second. But I also think that Sony is developing something very similar as well. They don't just have the PlayStation 4 Neo or PS4.5 or whatever on the horizon. They also have another one projected for later next year or whatever to also go head-to-head with the Xbox Scorpio project. Now this, also reverting back to my leak in my video from last year, is going to be the 3rd model of console, which inevitably is a modular console. And this really matters because there's a lot of clues and hints that point to this being true. There was a quote from Phil Spencer, and I'm just too lazy to look it up right now, but he did say it. Something about wanting the Xbox brand to be more like PC orientated or something like that. I'm really bad at paraphrasing or even remembering quotes, but it was something along those lines. And a lot of people are thinking, you know, he's just saying that Xbox is going to become, basically a PC hybrid. They're going to merge the two and basically be done with Xbox's consoles. I don't think that's true at all. I think basically what he means is they're going to turn Xbox One into a more PC-like architecture, not in the sense that it just has guts like a PC, but the fact that you can take parts out and then interchange them like you can a gaming PC. Now, another thing that puts a little bit more credibility to this claim, or this rumor, this leak, whatever you want to call it, is the fact that there's been so many different variations of this rumor. The 6 teraflops, 8 teraflops, 10 teraflops, all these different power, numbers, they don't make sense to be all there. Same with the PlayStation 4 Neo. There's been different rumors out, which all seem to have some credibility to them, but they're all different numbers. And the only real logical thing that I can come up with that would make any sense out of that is that it's simply just a modular console. So what I think, this is my own personal opinion based off of this information and little tidbits of information and rumors that we've gotten over the past year, is that at some point next year, could be next fall, could be next summer, I don't know, but at some point in 2017, both Microsoft and Sony will be announcing new consoles. The Sony PlayStation Neo version 2.0, whatever, I don't know what they're called. Okay, I don't care. But they're basically going to come stock probably around $400 or $500 with about 2 teraflops of power. That's the stock, okay? Then, at your own leisure, with your own money, if you want to spend extra money, you can then upgrade it in increments to however high you want it. Probably as high as 10 teraflops, because 10 teraflops is a lot of freaking power. Like, that's enough to do probably 5K gaming natively. 10 teraflops. I'm pretty sure that's more than enough to do 4K gaming. Now, I think the reason why they're going to go this route is because it gives people options. It gives people, choices, and a lot of people like choices and options. The thing this is going to hurt the most is game development. Games are going to take longer to develop for. We're probably going to get more issues, more bugs in our games. A lot like, PC users get a lot of issues and bugs in their games. Consoles right now, games are optimized for consoles. So if there's, a lot of different models and variations out, it's going to make it a lot harder for game developers to, narrow it down and really optimize their games properly. So that could be a big hiccup. Maybe they've got a workaround for it. I don't know. But either way, I think there's going to be 3 models of each console available to purchase probably by this time next year. The standard model will still be available, probably much cheaper, probably be, $200. Then you'll have the, the next model up, the slim model is what we'll call it, which will be, probably $400, slightly better quality. And then you'll get this modular console, probably a little more expensive. And then you have the options to buy, different components and stick in there. There'll probably be proprietary components too. You won't be able to just go to a PC store and buy whatever graphics card you want or whatever CPU you want and just stick them in. It won't be like that. They'll be like proprietary parts. And I suck at saying that word, proprietary. Yeah, whatever. I don't even know if I'm saying it right, but I hope you know what I mean. But yeah, you'll be able to buy those, stick them in, upgrade your power, and then get, better quality out of your games and better performance out of your games. That's basically where I stand on it. I feel like that's a very logical thing to happen. I feel like that's kind of what all the rumors and all the leaks and all the information is kind of pointing towards. And to be honest, I'm not quite sure how I feel about it, because, if PlayStation 4 Neo or whatever comes out this fall and it's better performance than the current PS4, then people are going to want to buy it, right? They're going to want to upgrade. They're going to want to buy that instead of the current model. And then if, 6-8 months down the road, another model comes out, probably going to piss some people off. So I don't know exactly how they're going to do this, because there's basically 2 ways they can do it. One way, they're going to lose business. The other way, they're going to piss off consumers. They basically can announce all of the consoles that they're working on at once and be like, okay, we're releasing this now. We'll release this next one next year. So now you know what's coming. You can either choose to buy this now, you can wait, whatever you want to do. Or they could just tell us about the one model that's coming out soon, get everybody to fucking buy it, and then later on be like, oh, by the way, we got this other new console. Ha ha ha, it's more powerful than the one you just bought 5 months ago. La 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 la. Too bad for you. We want your money. There's different ways they could do it, and I think one way would be honest to us as the consumer, but they'll lose you know, potential sales over it. The other way is to basically screw us over and basically lie to us, or maybe not lie, but withhold information, and then, you know, later on just be like, haha, we want your money still, ha ha ha. So I don't know. There's multiple ways they can do it. I'm skeptical that we'll hear anything console related at E3. I think that that'll be reserved more for the, you know, late summer, early fall. I think that would be smarter for them business wise. But anyways, guys, I'm just throwing around my opinion. Basically some logical ideas of what might be going on, really. So leave your thoughts below. Share them with me on Twitter. We can chat it up. I've been talking to a few people about this, bouncing ideas off each other. And, you know, either way, it's an exciting time to be a gamer. Some good stuff on the horizon. I hope that, you know, this benefits us more than hurts us, and I hope it doesn't hurt the wallet too much. But anyways, guys, that's going to be it for this video, so thanks a lot for watching. I'm Vile Self. Until next time, villains, later.